Okay, so the decisions being made here in this level, and in the cutscene that preludes it, there's a sort of conflict over whether the action that is being taken is just. And there are two routes to take here in this level. The forger, Georgia, wants to go the traditional route and steal Melissa Ward's secrets, whereas the rest of the team wants to attempt Inception. So here's the page that defines the route that the rest of the team wants to take, and implanting an idea within Melissa Ward's mind, in her subconscious. So do the parties involved think that the proposed conduct is good? Yes, the vast majority of the playable characters believe that this is the right action to take. Is there evidence to conclude that the conduct is good? Yes. In the cutscene before the level, it is alluded to that Inception has been done successfully in the past. If the proposed conduct is good, is it good for itself only? Yes. If all that was being done was implanting an idea within Ward's mind, this is an idea that she did not have before, and it can be used for good in itself. The idea itself is not inherently an evil one. Is the proposed conduct not an inference from some proposition other than itself? No, the idea is its own creation. It's going to get a little trickier coming up, but does the proposed conduct, in terms of its goodness, prompt the thought, I cannot think otherwise, and therefore it is true? Based on this, its evidence or proof would not lie in itself, but in something else, namely our conviction of it. The reason why we think and say that it is true is not logical because it is based in conviction. So this is what the main argument is about in the cutscene before the level. Georgia believes that Inception itself does not provide its own reason, is not self-evident, and needs to be backed up if it is to be carried out. However, the other characters disagree. They believe that it can be a good thing in itself, and so they would move on. Does the proposed conduct cause pleasure? Yes. It is an idea, and they are intending for it to be a good idea, which would be loosely pleasure. Now, are there people who think differently about the proposed conduct? Here's where it splits. There is Georgia, who is familiar with Inception, and she is not a fan of it. So yes, do the people who think differently have all of the information? Yes, though there are team members who have not witnessed Inception before. She is not one of them. She has seen it done before, and she has seen it fail before. So she does have all the information, even more than some of the others. Have they made a mistake in their calculation of their conclusion based on these facts? Since she has been there for numerous attempts at Inception, she has seen it succeed and she has seen it fail. We can reasonably assume that she is not making a mistake on her calculations. So we'd examine this conclusion in comparison with the conflicting conclusion. And in light of this new information, has the original person made a mistake? On this, we could say no. Both sides believe they are right, and neither of them are really wrong. Inception can have a successful attempt. And so the original person is mistaken, so their conclusion should not be taken into account. Now, is the proposed action a cause of that good thing? This we cannot say. If the statement that certain kinds of actions will have good effects We can't say for certain, since Inception has led to disastrous results before. We could not bring that to a yes. Take it over to a no, and therefore it is possible that no good comes of this action. The process stops here. So that is the inception route.